West 9 Mile Road, then continue onto Orchard Lake Road. Continue onto Orchard Lake Road. In 5 miles, turn right onto Schoolcraft Road.
About the deviant behavior of Robert Anderson, and Bo said take it to Canham. Bo was very angry, and we think that Bo should have at least gone with the kid to Canham's office. Red in Detroit, thank you for holding. We appreciate it.
Y'all saying like if he didn't, if it's this, like it should be like, well, should be crucified. He shouldn't always statue taken down. His whole, the statue, the hall, you know, he shouldn't be, you know, his conversation. You only need one person to think he was wrong. And then on top of that, you know, this coming the same notion. Some of our friends who listen to this
we need more information here. Do you think that just one person saying this that Bo knew is enough to go down that road completely?
Yes. Yeah. What else do you need to know? You know that he already did. The God.
Exactly. We know that this all happened. This is the first person that just came out yesterday and said that Bo knew. My personal belief is we need another person to kind of clarify that. You got to be careful about one person coming out and saying something. I said, and you may not have heard the whole segment, I believe it, okay? So do I. But this isn't real time, man. This is not a completed case yet. And I think they just crucified Bo right this second. Let me tell you this. If it's true, we have to say yes still, because it's ongoing. This is a legend, Red. We can't just make, that this is 100% true. But when it comes out, if it is true, and we believe it probably is, Red, yes, everything should come down. The legacy, the changing of the name, the statue, yes, we agree with that.
I just feel like, all right, so let me up. And this thing goes for the same thing that see where like Trump is a racist, Joe Biden is a racist, and like that's wrong, that's wrong. You know that sense, like that's wrong. And then it's the same thing. I feel for these same people that have been victims of this situation where obviously a black person getting killed by a who was the color of the person or wherever. They was the victim and they was wrong. And I'm just like, if wrong is wrong and right is right. And they should, and you shouldn't have to have all the information. I'm a Michigan fan myself. I'm a Michigan. I love Michigan. You know.
I know, but we have to. But you can't just based on one person right now. That's all. All we're saying is if everything that this kid is saying, and thanks for the call, Red, is completely 100% true, then yes, tear it down. Absolutely.
You have to let the judicial process play out.
Yes.
I think he knew.
So do I.
And my opinion of Bo Schembechler has changed forever.
No doubt.
I think he knew is it's going out the door. Like that's almost like a given at this point. I think the big question was were his actions appropriate and were they inappropriate?
No, they were not. They
enough.
absolutely were, and that's why he's tarnished forever, and these things should happen.
Yes.
He had the opportunity to follow up with this kid. He never should have let him go alone to Canham to begin with. Right. The leader that he was supposed to be should have gone with him to Canham. And if Canham, just blew it off,
right.
And then he should have followed up.
Yes.
And then if nothing still happens, you know what? The right person goes to the press, and he got absolutely hung in the public, Mike McQuarrie, when he did it.
Yeah.
And he didn't handle everything right.
No.
And he shouldn't have sat out all those years. But in the end, he did the right thing. And I think that's where me, you, and Red all agree. This is about doing the right thing. This is about right or wrong.
Right. And correct. It is about
But the fact that we just had somebody less than 24 hours ago come out and say that Bo Schembechler knew, we are still in a process of digesting this. There is a due process.
Correct.
And me personally, I believe I would like for somebody else to if the word on the street was not to drop your pants, Bo Schembechler knew that.
yes.
He wasn't sheltered from that. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And look, John Vaughn never really answered the Bo question because I think Bo only coached him, I think, 1 year.
Yeah, I think it was his freshman year.
Yeah.
He didn't do that much. It was the sophomore year.
Yeah. Right, under Gary Muller. So you got to wonder what Gary Muller knew. You got to know. You have to wonder what Lloyd Carr knew. If every of these people,
Everybody knew
Right.
to drop that. If
Right.
that's the word on the street, that doesn't just go through the players. The coaches hear that wrongly.
yeah,
But then, like I said, a half hour ago, because we're resetting all this, that nickname, well, men get physical, and they are told to drop their pants.
yes,
And if nobody said what happened after that, then why would you be suspicious in some ways? You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
They check your testicles, okay?
Yes, they do. You get you know what up here we do what? Ken in Waterford, you're at 87.
Gentlemen, we're talking about the Emerson case and talking about letting your judicial process work its course, but what needs to be brought up, I think, is these emails that Kim Kozlowski at the Detroit News found where the Washtenaw County prosecutor tried to bury the
In 1
story,
mile, turn
purposely
right onto
telling the police
School
not to
Road.
put any information online so that this story wouldn't get out, and they discussed it privately at a U of M football game. You have the Attorney General of the state of Michigan saying it's not a good idea to investigate in Michigan because, well, they won't cooperate, so there's no reason to investigate. There's going to be no judicial process going through if we don't put pressure on elected officials.
Hey,
to start pressuring Michigan.
Kenny, what year did that discussion take place? I'm just curious. I don't know the answer.
You know, I don't have the data in front of me.
Okay.
I think from Kim Kozlowski's article, and the email is valid. It's been vetted out.
No, I
and
know, because the current Attorney General, Dana Nessel, she's on the other side of this. She thinks Michigan should be investigated heavily here.
However, she then deflected to, well, but we're not going to do it because we can't get funding, and they're not going to investigate and cooperate because Michigan State didn't, so we're not going to go down the same path that Michigan State didn't open up client privilege, so we're just not going to even investigate. So we need to put pressure on both schools to be investigated and get all the facts out.
Ken, do you believe there's zero doubt that Michigan is getting more sheltered from our government and our law enforcement in this than Michigan State would be? I do too. I'm a Michigan fan. I absolutely believe that. It's the Michigan Mafia. It's the Michigan Wall, the Blue Wall, all that stuff. It's going on here, okay? What's going to have to happen?
From the Detroit media, yes. Up there, it happens. It's the Green Wall, but it's smaller because it's up there.
Right. And I just think it's more desirous of public officials to
Use
go
the left lane
and
to
maybe
keep
take
left to
down a
merge
look at
onto
Michigan State before
I-96
Michigan,
West.
because Michigan is such a humongous university in this world.
It's going. It's thanks for the call, Kenny. It's going to be the same thing because more and more people are going to come out, and if it goes to public hearings or all that stuff, everything's going to be torn or whatever. Just people have to be patient.
Unfortunately, you're going to get if the accountability's not there, and the victims have gone this far. The victims are all going to have to get
Use the right
together
lane to take
and start
exit
going through all the gyms through Michigan State, and it's going to get ugly.
That should be the talking points.
That shouldn't have to happen.
Right.
Those people shouldn't have to get up and
When Schlitzer and those guys get together,
Take
say,
the
"Look, we
exit,
don't want this to
then
be
turn
Michigan
left
State
onto
thing. Here's the deal. We should interview everybody, believe their stories, and publicly admonish our own university and say our university was a
At the light,
disgrace.
turn
And then
left
they'll worry
onto
about what they have to pay
Farmington
later. Because the payment is secondary. The most important thing I think that these victims want, yes, some want money, no doubt about it. But I think what needs to happen is the school has to admit, we had this guy on our campus for 3 or 4 decades, and this stuff happened. It's a disgrace. If we're the leaders and best, we show it by coming down.
But what Ken's pointing out there is, if Washtenaw law enforcement knew, this is just like all the stuff that happened, and that all needs to come out. The truth needs
Yes.
to come out, not just, oh, we admit this happened and here's a paycheck.
Well, yeah, well, no, but the admitting of it that it happened is actually more important than the paycheck.
I think they've indirectly already done that, right? Seeking out the victims.
Our telephone number 248-539-9797. Heather with
In
news will
half a
come
mile,
up next.
turn
Heather?
left onto Glendale Avenue.
Yeah, so there's a woman in Florida who found her husband cheating on her. And if that's not bad enough, I'm going to tell you how her day got even worse.
All right, that's coming up next. 97.1 The Tip.
Are you looking to change jobs or get back to work? Miller Landscape is hiring and has positions open right now. Go to getmillernow.com. That's getmillernow.com. Or call 800-36-MILLER. Come work for one of the best landscape companies in Michigan. Miller is hiring now. Helping those who need it most while building a better future. That's what Michiganders do. And it's what DTE is doing today. Giving 2 million masks to frontline workers and 600,000 to small businesses. Providing tablets and internet access so 51,000 school children can learn at home. And helping over 500,000 families across the state with food and shelter. Because for Michigan, we're always all in. DTE. DTE is taking
In
big
600
steps
feet,
today
the
that will
destination is
power
on your
Michigan's
right.
economy for years to
3355
come.
Glendale Avenue.
As one of the largest investors in the state, we'll spend $2 billion with Michigan companies this year alone, building critical infrastructure to provide cleaner, safer, and more reliable energy, while creating thousands of new
Destination is on
jobs
your right.
across the state,
33355
improving the
Glendale
lives of
Avenue.
Michiganders today,
Arrived.
while continuing to build a stronger tomorrow. DTE.
O'Reilly Auto Parts has everything you need for your summer car maintenance at great prices. Our professional parts people can help you find the best oil change supplies for your car, like 5 parts of Valvoline conventional motor oil and MicroGuard filter, everyday low price $26.99. For your summer oil change, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts.